at Shark Ninja.
No way! How cool is that?
Unless anything really goes wrong, it should be fine.
This is helping you and it's helping your clients. What are you on about? That's the ultimate dream.
Some of the videos we're getting 5,000 comments.
What I'm concerned about is how long this is going to take. Can't have any more waiting around now. It looks absolutely hideous, Michael.
As expected, James didn't like it.
It's just the quality of people that are coming in for these free trials. That's the only positive from today. What a nice group of people. Happy Monday all. It is the 21st of July, which means one thing and one thing only. We're still not here 1,000 years, but we keep going. I did do a review last week.
I'll do a review on Sunday.
I will do this week, I promise you. I will definitely do it.
It was actually a really good week in the end. A lot of good things happened. I feel like we're getting a little bit of momentum, which is good, which is what's needed at the moment, obviously. We're definitely getting there. I've had a load of leads over the weekend, which I'm literally just opening up my laptop now to follow up on straight away this morning. I've got a Facebook lead call at 10:30. Hopefully they'll turn up. But this week it is just, as it is most weeks really, just getting some of these new users on board as soon as possible. We're also hopefully going to implement the TikTok and YouTube integration, so that should be live this week. I'm hoping that I get the final versions from Rob today so I can QA it tonight and then ready to implement and deploy, touch wood, on either tomorrow, Tuesday or Wednesday, which would be great. Hopefully that happens and there's no more delays on that side. I had an offer through from the investors yesterday night, which I have preliminary accepted, obviously subject to contract, so that's really cool. So yeah, all in all, not too bad actually. Now I've got to call all these leads because, as always, when they're hot, they're hot. So I've just had some feedback from an agency that was testing Rupert. I wanted to let them know they've got 2 weeks left and I'll be turned off basically. So this was the feedback. Hi James, hope you're well. Apologies for delaying responding on this. It's been busy time at the agency with lots of new clients being onboarded. Good, they should be using Rupert. Unfortunately, the thread issue has meant that Rupert isn't a suitable option for the majority of our clients currently, as we haven't been able to make full use of it. Having the context of the threads that the comments come from is really important, as people are often in discussion with each other. Thank you for the opportunity to demo Rupert and perhaps something we can look at again in the future. I got really frustrated on Friday. I had another email from another agency that's been testing and using Rupert. I don't think the client knows, if I'm honest, if they're even using it, and obviously I've given them all that time. Yeah, I'm a little bit frustrated with the agency stuff because clearly it couldn't help them. It's either they don't want to work with me, which is fine, or they don't want to work with Rupert, which is also fine. But don't tell me a load of bollocks. Like the thread stuff I get, like the account that she's just mentioned, 36% of their comments have been quarantined in real time. Like, you can't tell me that's worthwhile. I just not believing it. I get it, everyone's got to look after themselves and I've been there, but this is helping you and it's helping your clients. I'm seeing it, the value this is bringing. An agency should be supporting their clients. They should be telling their clients about systems like this. Not mine, like there's loads of different amazing tools out there. Agencies should be supporting their clients, not just looking after themselves. Hey Rob.
Morning mate, you okay?
Good mate, you. In terms of TikTok and obviously the next sprint, you're hoping to get that over to me by end of play?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Unless anything really goes wrong, it should be fine.
Cheers mate, bye.
Bye.
Back to the agencies, I'm about to email them now. Brave James. Let's call my Facebook leads. Oh, hi there, it's James here from Rupert. How are you doing?
From where?
You put your details in on a Facebook form over the weekend. Does that ring any bells?
It may have been my husband doing it. Let me discuss it with my husband and find out.
Hopefully we can arrange a day to book in the demo. Take care.
Bye now.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for... You've dialed an incorrect number.
Now he's got an actual email domain, so let's just see if this domain is working. Ah, he's an agency. His phone number's not bloody working. Right, last one, please, batch. Oh, hi, is that Andrew? We'd love to know a lot more about yourself and also get a demo booked in for sometime this week, hopefully.
I work at Shark Ninja. I look after Shark Home UK. I saw your ad. I thought it was interesting. We get a lot of comments on our ads that are challenging to monitor because we run so many in different rotations at the same time. The AI hiding and filtering of comments would be something that I was really interested in.
Well, yeah, obviously, like, I know of your brand and brands like yourself, you know, people like Brewdog, obviously different industry, but it's just the volume and resource to deal with it. It's difficult.
Yeah, definitely. The expectation is that I'm monitoring links to comments all the time, and I just can't do that, to be honest with you. And some of our comments do show up in Hootsuite, but then it's a disconnect between the other teams and between our content.
No, that makes sense. What's frustrating with a lot of these platforms, they don't pull in all the comments, they pull in some, which is one of the reasons why I originally built Rupert. I'd love to book in a demo this week, Andrew, if you've got any time at all.
Just so you know as well, I am not the decision maker.
That's okay.
But I am an influencer of the decision maker. And there are several different stakeholders that will need to get involved.
Of course.
But I can loop them in Friday, 10:30.
Do you know, I actually have 10:30. There you go. Really nice to meet you, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Bye.
Take care. Bye. No fucking way. Shark Ninja. Get out of town. No way. How cool is that? That's 10 for the books. Shark Ninja have booked a call. They've accepted it, and some of Andrew's team's on there. Amazing. It's really nice when you get people who understand what you're trying to do. So obviously my objective is to get someone to use Rupert, and obviously, like he said on the phone call, although he's not a decision maker, he's an influencer within the business. So he's qualified himself for me, which is absolutely amazing. Fair play to Andrew, because very few people do that. So yeah, that was an absolute right turn up for the books, that one. I was not expecting that, especially after, well, as you heard, the first few leads. Days out with the kids also want a call just to run through how they can use Rupert. They're only a week into their sort of proof of concept, but that's going well. The other agencies haven't come back to me, the ones that I've emailed last week to say that your free trial essentially is coming to an end. I've still not had any LinkedIn posts from anyone as they said they would. And yeah, I'm still very rattled about some of these agencies who have promised to do things and haven't. I'm very much a person, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Bit of a pee take. I've agreed the deal with the investors. That is pretty much done now, which is great news. So that will be announced shortly once contracts have been signed. It's pretty straightforward with this type of deal. I've also turned off my Facebook ads today. Although you've seen, for example, like Shark Ninja come in, I turned them off basically because the lead quality isn't very good. And the lead quality that is good, I'm not getting hold of them. The longer term goal is to get someone to create an account, they sign in with no human interaction. You know, we do have that ability to speak to people, of course, but the ultimate aim would be to sort of bypass that completely. So I've turned them off for now. I'm going to turn them back on, but try and drive people to a landing page, not the demo landing page, the actual landing page. The demo one didn't work as I'd hoped. Again, got a test. Yeah, the plan now is to test and try and get some of these leads to sign themselves in, create an account, and just connect without, like I said, me or anyone else being on the phone. That's the ultimate dream. So I can focus on some of these larger proof of concept opportunities / also agencies that actually want to provide their clients with a solution that hopefully they're facing. I'm now going on with Ollie Hills from Nonsensical because now TikTok's ready. He'll want to use it for his clients. So I'm just going to jump on with him now, show him through the new staging site, and hopefully we can get going with getting him as an agency. Now, I like Ollie. I'd say we're quite good mates actually. So I'm hoping that he can just give me some feedback in terms of how they would use it as an agency, the pros, the cons, because obviously with my rant this morning, I need to understand if it's something I'm doing wrong, which is, again, it's potentially. Ollie will tell me, you see, either way. So what are you hoping to do with this then?
Obviously, our TikTok ad clients, it makes sense immediately, but we've just launched in France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Poland, UK, and we don't have translators.
So is that actually to respond as well?
Ideally.
So let's say someone says you're in Polish, it would still quarantine that, but unfortunately from an outbound perspective, it's a pretty easy switch to do, and it is something it's on the roadmap with the new developers. So
it's still helpful for us though, just even if we don't know what the German for Euromassive is. That's one for sure. But yeah, things like Unidays, I mean, some of the videos we're getting 5,000 comments. Like quarantine thing's really useful for just protecting the account.
When you've got some accounts, let's load them all on. Let's do the first month, see how many comments you get some feedback from your guys. I'll produce that report at the end of the month.
Yeah, let me know when it's up and running. I can get some accounts loaded pretty quickly.
Hopefully it goes live tomorrow afternoon. So we'll be live probably Wednesday, Thursday. I'll create you an agency account that you can just literally load them on. But honestly, mate, it's 2 seconds. I'll speak to you later.
Cheers, mate.
Ollie's so busy. I love him. He's so busy all the time. But he's got a very, very successful TikTok agency. And they are absolutely flying at the moment. So kudos to you, Oliver. I've got to respond to his email quickly. And then I've got to go out and get my children. end of play Monday. And I've just watched the vlog that Michael's going to put out tomorrow. It's probably the most positive vlog we've had to date, which means we're on the right track. Obviously the kids are off now, so herein lies an issue which most B2B businesses face when it's trying to convert work, which is holiday season. I understand that people go on holiday. I don't believe that it's as big an issue as sales guys make it. If they want it enough, the business will somehow get it signed off. I'm not too concerned about holiday season. I think it'll be fine. What I'm concerned about is how long this is going to take. So we've had a really good few weeks on our Facebook ads, and we've got some people in the free trial, so we will see in the next 2 weeks actually some of these converting, hopefully to a paid user. I'm just struggling to actually get people over the line at the moment. I got a few contracts out, ones that are receiving a vast amount of more comments. I'm just waiting for them to be signed. Some people are sort of splintering their bum, they're sitting on the fence. It's really interesting because they've got opportunities hiding in plain sight. So for a few £100 a month, they can not be hiding, they can be visible, which is going to increase revenue for that business. Yet they are sitting on the fence. And some of them I can't even bloody get hold of. Yeah, a little bit frustrating with some of these guys because I know they're not away, they're just bloody ignoring me. And some of them I don't have their mobile number, so I can't call them. We're just doing what we need to do to get Rupert to that next level. And if it means me sitting there calling very dodgy Facebook leads all day, for the time being anyway, because we can't scale up like that, like we know. But if it's what we need to do to get revenue over the door from day one, it's what we need to do. I'm also tomorrow going to finally get the finished TikTok and YouTube integrations done with Rob. Rob is QAing it. He's sent some bugs back to the lads. And if I'm happy tomorrow, we go live on Wednesday morning. So after my call earlier with Ollie, he'll be able to plug some of his clients in, which is great. And obviously following on from my rant this morning, I'm going to be really strict with these agencies moving forward in terms of what they can and can't do. They're going to have to tell their clients they're using Rupert. Unless the business says that they're going to commercialise it, it's going to be stricter. And I'm not interested basically, unless you're going to just really give a damn. I'm not going to let them use it, so yeah. But Ollie's not one of those. Ollie's a good guy. See you tomorrow. It's Tuesday. I was supposed to have a call with Rob, Pragmatic, first thing this morning to run through the final tickets of the sprint work, which is YouTube, TikTok, and also some of the little features that we've put into the system, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. But unfortunately, Rob's delayed now till later on. They need a little bit more time to work on it. Hoping we can get that done today. I really need it to go live tomorrow. I can't have any more waiting around now. I've got too much riding on this because I've got a few TikTok agencies and TikTok accounts that I want connecting. We started our Facebook ads, our new Facebook ads last night. So what we're going to attempt to do now is to send people straight to Rupert and hopefully connect an account. And I have some good news. We did have our first one connect last night. So what I'm going to quickly do before I go is open up the old laptop and see if they've connected their account. So users. Oh, this is a theatre. They have connected their account. Boom. Amazing.
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm having a bad day today.
Never mind.
I've just reached out to a guy who finished his free trial. Bear in mind, it's a free trial. Just asking feedback. I get a response going, thanks for your email. I never used Rupert, and I guess it will not be charged. It's just the quality of people that are coming in for these free trials. But yeah, just a bit of a, like, you have your ups and downs with this but it's irritating when you see someone like that and they've got 8 sales opportunities. Oh, I've only got 1. You haven't. You've got 8. The system says 8 sales opportunities. Click on it and it will show you the 8 sales ops. It's just like pulling teeth. Trying to find the right customers. It doesn't matter if you're selling widgets or SaaS platforms or bedroom furniture. You've got to find the right customers. The vast majority of people that walk into a Rolex shop isn't the right customer. They're going to just schmooze around looking at some really nice watches they can't afford. It's the same with this, but it's just irritating, especially when you've got to spend time dealing with them. God, it's annoying. Right, I've got a call now with Portugal Pathways. They came from a Facebook ad, so it'll be interesting to see how this one goes. These guys have got a team running it, so it'll be really good to understand and show them Rupert.
I've got no problem giving this a go because, as you said, James, it's not expensive. It's just as long as it's easy to work out.
You'll be able to create an account and connect your pages in less than 3 minutes. And then once you click that sync 250 comments, you'll start obviously receiving notifications of sales ops and obviously quarantine.
Yeah, we'll do that and give it a go.
Speak soon. Take care. Cheers, guys. What a nice group of people. They don't receive a lot of comments. I think they'll get more than they believe they will on paid. When you speak to a business owner, they understand the process, they understand the sales, the marketing, the cost outlay. They get it, which is great. So let's see how they get on. Portugal Pathways. Nice people. Like those guys.
Hello everybody. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about what I'm doing. James always likes me to do a little Michael update. So I was just on with James talking about a kind of new thing we want for LinkedIn. We saw another brand that we talk about a few times called Salt. They talk about the main things that are going on and they sort of spread them across images and it looks quite cool. So James mentioned it to me, like, is this something we could do? So came up with some ideas. I liked the sort of concept, but I knew that it wasn't right and I knew James would probably not like it. So this was the original sort of style with these kind of cartoony stylized fonts on the top and the bottom. As expected, James didn't like it.
I hate that writing. I hate the two-tone. It's not elegant. That's a better font.
Or this.
Yeah, 100%.
That's just like a basic font though, isn't it?
That's right. A lot of the time, less is more.
Mm.
That's cool, doesn't it?
What about this yellow thing? Do you want that changed? Or?
Yeah, it looks absolutely hideous, Michael. Do you like it?
Yeah. Now it looks a bit more like this. James wanted a bit of a kind of cleaner style. Like, I don't not like this. I think if you saw this and then went and watched the vlog, I don't know if it would be...
But this is what I'm trying to say. They're not one and the same.
So this is sort of the style that we think we're going to go with. It's growing on me the more I see it, the more we sort of tweaked it. I think I like it. I'm going to finish off this one for this week and James is going to put it out on LinkedIn and we'll see if it does any better than the videos. Tells more people about Rupert. That's what we're always trying to do. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
2 days later.
We're live on the vlog. Michael, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate? Bear in mind you sat opposite me today. And this week hasn't been the greatest of weeks anyway. What do you rate my week, Michael?
James was a bit grumpy. He'd said to me, I'm not filming anything, screw the vlog. He did actually say something to the effect of that, by the way. But some context around this. So as James had said earlier, the TikTok and YouTube update was supposed to be rolled out Wednesday or Thursday of the week that you're watching. So basically latest by the day that this footage is from. Unfortunately, there were some unforeseen technical difficulties, I suppose we shall say. Basically, more verification steps we didn't realise were needed. So it meant the update was delayed again. Hence why he's a bit frustrated here. Also, it said verification could take up to 10 days. From the 3rd of August, James was out of the office because he was travelling to Austria for a race. So he wouldn't be online consistently. So this would potentially again make that difficult. All in all, James was a bit annoyed, hence why he hadn't filmed anything for the 2 days prior. Strong -2.
That's -2? What great is that? Delayed again. Shit. And there's no sweets in the podcast room, which I'm really disappointed at. So yeah, not been a great day. All in all. I've had one positive though, Pure Sport. I'm going to see them on Tuesday in their offices and I'm going to raid their cabinet. Creatine, I want merch. So that'll be on the vlog. Boom, absolute legends. Pure Sport. That's the only positive from today. Apart from that, everything else has been
Oh, another positive though, we found this.
Michael found that.
$7.50 that cost.
Right now it's a drop in the ocean.